We came out here yesterday, met with Roger, told us that he had some adult sounder on camera because he had a camera out here already. And that actually really helps us go into a property that has pigs on it, having intel from the property owner themselves. That takes a lot of work for us and speeds up the process. So right now we're dealing with 5 adults in this sounder, and they've been coming continuously. We got out here yesterday, put our Jager Pro ice camera, texting camera up, and all 5 adults showed up last night at the site. So now today, we've brought a 30-gallon tripod feeder. We're gonna fill it with corn. We'll set it up at our bait site, right where our camera's looking at, and then tonight we should have intel again with the feeder in place. Once we have that intel tonight and they show up, tomorrow we can go ahead and put up the full trap system and get ready for a capture. So we could be looking at a capture as early as tomorrow night. It's going to be all on the pigs though and how well they cooperate. Last night there was actually a 6th hog that showed up. I've had 5 consistently for the past few nights, and now last night we had 6, so I'm going to call him a bonus pig right now. Because 5 was our number, 6 we got showed up, so we're going after 6 now. We ain't dropping that gate until 6 show up. So we're out here today. We have them conditioned to the feeder, to the bait site. They've been in here quite a bit. So now we're going to get a single gate mine trapping system is 32 feet in diameter. So what I'll do is step off 16 feet from the center of underneath the feeder out 16 paces. That puts my gate placement. Always start off with your gate first. We know the pigs last night, they came through this way and approached the feeder by the first picture. So this is going to be our gate placement facing this way. That way they don't have to search for the opening too hard. So I get 16 paces, set that, stake it down, and then we build our 12 panels off it and make a circle around it. There's a good bunch of turkeys on this property, and that's what we're trying to do is save them a little bit from these wild pigs. I mean, they'll go in there and destroy nests, eat the eggs, you know, and turkeys, they don't want to be in the same area because they know that's going to happen. So if anything, they'll drive the turkeys off the property onto somebody else's property. You know, I have seen where, you know, you'll have hogs, deer in the same food plots. They don't seem to bother each other. But what happens is the hogs will really tear up them food plots and the food sources that the deer are after at the same time. So that's the biggest thing I see is the food sources that are for the deer, you know, habitat for the deer. The feral swine will come in and take over a lot of it. And again, that can end up pushing your deer population out too because they need to look for new food sources. So that's the biggest thing I see is the food source aspect of it. We like to do it at night when it's dark. Yeah. We like to be at the site within an hour to kill them. So we don't want them sitting in there taking a crap, all that, you know. Because the thing with pigs is they'll come back to any trap site. There can be blood everywhere in it. Blood does not bother them. It's when there's feces where they eat. They're smart like that. They know that they do not, you know, crap where they eat. So when they see that, they know something's wrong. We are paired to the gate. Drop the gate. Yep, we'll go ahead and, you want to close gate? There we go. Everything's set up and rocking. Last thing I need to do is put some food on the ground for them. And when we do our baiting process, we don't get crazy and we don't get corn all over there and everywhere else. We keep it underneath the feeder. All right, that way it keeps them together but spread out a little bit and they're not all over the trap trying to count them. So, and then when we go from the feeder, a light trail, straight to the gate. And a little on the outside just so they know. All right, so we're ready to go. Trap set up. Now we'll just wait tonight and hopefully the hogs come in. Earlier today we set up the trap in order for a capture and we went over that. And basically 7:15 tonight we had our sounder of 5 show up in the trap. After about an hour of feeding, they left. And probably 20 minutes later, my Jager Pro app dings. Sure enough, all 6 are underneath the feeder. So I go live on the video camera, make sure all 6 are in there, count them, drop the gate drops, we got our 6. So we got 100% sounder, and that's our goal. So now we're gonna go ahead and just dispatch them with the 22 long rifle. All right, let's get them out of here. So we're just getting lined up for a photo, dress our address, so you can see, like, you know, what the whole sounder looks like, what this one was made up of better, instead of just a pile. For a landowner, that's really important that we got 5 sows in this sounder, because once we do a net cropsy, we'll see what they're carrying, but who knows, they could have 5 to 6 fetuses in them.
Right.
And it could be per female. So there could be another 25 to 30 hidden inside of them that you don't think about. So yeah, that's our 6.